Hello there, lads and lasses. For some time, I have been thinking about wanting to do a series of videos describing my journey to embracing English patriotism. And where I personally return to most is to the band Muse. Yes, the same Muse whose frontman was featured in an article for NME. An article which made a big deal out of him meeting up with Hillary Clinton before Trump's election. Yes, the same frontman and guitarist who described his political affiliations as a left-leaning libertarian in an article for The Observer and on a video for radio.com.
But one thing I can say, I'm definitely probably a bit of a libertarian at heart, you know, but I'd say I'm more of a left-leaning libertarian, not so much a raging right-wing libertarian, which I think is a different breed, you know. But yeah.
Left-leaning types aren't usually known to be that patriotic. But as we will see, one should take what Matthew says with a pinch of salt.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Constitution.
And now you've been kind of living in America for a while.
I don't know what I'm saying here.
There is a running theme with Walmart and his fondness of trolling the hell out of everybody.
There are actually, well, a lot of keyboards on the album. I'm gonna be good.
Satan! Sorry. Come on!
Here we are backstage at the NME Awards. It's Muse. They're for the second year running the best British band. How are you feeling, gentlemen?
Great. Over the moon. Second year running. That's pretty cool. I feel like having a deja vu right now.
Fuck off, you cunt. Yeah, you. Fuck you. So, like, this one's voted for by hardcore music fans.
Hardcore Muse fans, I think.
Hardcore NME fans, and so that means a lot to us because enemies like that. Is this NME?
No.
Yeah, no, enemies like no. Enemy is like I love Enemy. I love it because it's like that crazy, weird, crazy sort of codependent psycho girlfriend that like loves you 1 minute, then hates you, then loves you, then hates you, and it just makes you want to come back for more. I want more from the Enemy. That's what I want. I believe in the Enemy. I love the Enemy. Always have done.
And yes, I will try to go into why that is a quintessentially English trait shortly, in part 2. Yes, it's seldom talked about that Muse and their music are as English as the cliffs of Dover, and for a long time gave me pride in my country and my culture. One of the last arena caliber acts with big tour shows. These three lads from Devon have lurked in the big time leagues of the music scene by consistently innovating their sound whilst bringing their classically based core prog Brit rock sound forward into the futuristic adventures of later albums, which brought us Brit rock, bass dubstep and even synthwave, a few of the favourite genres of English patriots in the last decade.
Wee boo. You know that? Right, okay. So catch the boo on the third one as well.
Even their instrumental breakdowns and their signature heavy metal sound is based on drum and bass breakbeat, such as their regular live heavy rock metal amalgamation, Stockholm Syndrome, and I was able to create a rough dubstep cover of Stockholm Syndrome based on that principle. One of the last remaining bands compared to arena-filling shows of the likes of Queen, Led Zeppelin and even AC/DC. Muse are a force of nature that have somehow found a way to compromise as little integrity as possible while retaining their top spot in the industry. Muse are Brit metal prog rock misfits with a mammoth presence on the A-lister roster. This isn't to assume that Matt Bellamy considers himself to be patriotic. So these videos will not have anything to do with what Bellamy thinks or his opinions, or anyone else's opinions in the band for that matter.
We had a massive UFO. We had two spaceships.
It could have been bigger. Let's be honest.
We had our own
It
spaceship.
wasn't that big. Like I wanted to do something like I can't remember, we were doing a festival somewhere last year, and I wanted like a real UFO, like not like a real UFO, but like something that was coming out from, like had its own propellers and a pilot, you know, like a Zeppelin, but like circular shaped. We looked into it, but it was going to cost like hundreds of thousands, and there was no clearance on health and safety depending on the weather. So it was a big risk, and I was saying, let's just fucking do it. You know, let's just go for it. Because imagine if that thing just came over, like I don't know where we were, like Glastonbury or something. Imagine if it just came over the audience. Be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's happening? There's something in the sky. Like, it could have been great. I'm heading for greatness. I'm trying to get there, but it's struggle. It's been a long-term struggle.
I think the edge at Glastonbury was pretty great, though.
Instead, these series of videos will be about reclaiming the cultural signification of the music of Muse, as viewed from a patriotic perspective, rather than simply letting establishment newspapers like The Observer, Guardian and The Independent have a monopoly on what the music of the band Muse represents. I think it's time we had our say.